This is a place where you come to try to put the pieces back together. Whether it's an individual, a child, a family, that this is a place where it's not our goal and our rules. We really go based off what the client needs and what that family needs and what's helpful to that family.
I'm Janae McNeil. I was sexually molested by my stepdad.
My name is Jody McNeil, and my first involvement with the Rape Crisis Center started about 4 years ago when my daughter outcried to me about sexual assault.
There are things that I've dealt with that are because of my sexual abuse, and they help me understand what happened to me was wrong. When I first started coming here, I was upset and hurt, and then now I'm a survivor, and I'm actually going to school to be a counselor here. The Rape Crisis Center helps me understand that I'm not a victim.
Oh wow, what haven't they done? They've been there with us, they've held our hand, cried with us, screamed with us, pleaded with us, fought the battles, dealt the court systems, went through the emotional pain, the blaming, the not knowing what to do, what to say next. They've been there with us, became a part of our family and helped us heal.
I'm curious to hear from the rest of the group, and what do you guys think about their experiences?
Well, in my case, that's where avoidance kind of starts, or that's where I would avoid my husband after that, because we just didn't want to talk about it.
I can see where they're coming from.
I want to tell other victims that it's all right to tell, that we have counselors here at the Rape Crisis Center that will help you understand.
We've had financial issues. They were there to make sure that the kids had a little something for Christmas. My daughter needed transportation here. They provided taxi service.
I'd like to thank the Rape Crisis Center for being here for me and helping me deal with my issues.
For me, working at the Rape Crisis Center has been more of a blessing. I have heard a lot of hard stories from survivors, but then I also hear from them the joy in their voice. I was actually a victim, and that individual perpetrated a crime on me, and so I vowed then never to be silent, and that's really what my job is here, is to speak for those who cannot speak for themselves.
My name is Deborah Callahan Shea, and I'm a current member on the board of the Rape Crisis Center. Before I went into the Rape Crisis Center, I felt like I was always walking around with a big hole in my chest. It took me 7 years to finally make the step into the Rape Crisis Center. And I think it was a long journey from college to through graduate school, and every day was so frustrating, was a struggle and a fight, and I finally just said, you know, there's got to be more to life than this. It can't be this difficult all of the time, and I don't want to see myself slugging my way through life this way all the time. So I finally made the call to the Rape Crisis Center.
How was your day, Dammy?
Not good.
Not good. Why not?
It's not an easy process by any means, but by the end I can say it was so worth it. Now I feel healthy, and I feel like I can be happy, and I can enjoy my family and have a good relationship with my husband, and I'm grateful for the Rape Crisis Center for that, and that's why I want to be a part of the board, is to be able to pay that back and to make that possible for other people.
My name is James Hall Mathers, and I'm about 45 years old, and also I'm a person with an intellectual disability. I was assaulted when I was living in Louisiana. It's helping me to tell my feelings of how I feel about being a survivor, and also to help me to gain the courage to help others like myself, because Rape Crisis Center has also helped me to know that I'm not alone. Now I'm helping people like me, as not people with disabilities per se, but anyone who's survivors, especially trained volunteers who are joining the system to help other survivors.
We needed to bring some awareness to law enforcement
about items that were happening. The Rape Crisis Center, quite frankly, was the precursor of the Battered Women's Shelter, the Family Justice Center, and Family Services, many of the outreach programs that we have today. What made it important was that we were getting reports from young women who were saying that they had been molested or they had been had some issue, and that when they would be sent to law enforcement, they were treated like the offender as opposed to the victim. Now, since then, obviously, we've had many, many changes. We're very fortunate that with our district attorney, she has made many changes in terms of that type of investigation.
Well, first of all, I think there has been a tremendous increase in sensitivity by both law enforcement, in prosecutor's office, and in the public's view. They serve and do so much for victims, be it from their hotlines, which I think are very important, the chat rooms they set up, all that online that's coming about now, who helps people work through all of this by associating with others. It's like a internet group therapy in a way. We have to have task forces that go after people who are abusing children, who are abusing women and men, because it happens across the board.
We're not going to judge anybody, and that's not our role here. And so it's very scary, and it takes a lot of courage. But we are here, and they don't have to go through this alone, and we make sure that everybody knows that they don't have to go through this alone.